call yourselves soldiers?
Testing. Okay, guys, I apologize about that. I was talking on the phone with my son, which is why I was silent there for a while. When that happens, I'll continue to play. However, the crash wasn't actually ESO's fault this time. My secondary Wi-Fi net got disconnected, and that's what I run with the PS5 on because it was downstairs. I've connected it directly to my actual Wi-Fi box. So right now it's just connected directly to Wi-Fi. I don't know how that will be in quality and stuff. We'll have to deal with it for now. I cannot get my Wi-Fi net to come back. It's like it's on, but the PS5 won't connect to it, and I honestly am too tired to even deal with it. I was selling shit before I got distracted by destroying the internet. No. No. Nah. Nope. Okay. We're good. So, just a heads up, this is a part 2 of 7.5. If you are watching this later, there's a part 1 that was like 3 hours. We'll be here, I think we're gonna sit here till 11 or midnight. Just playing. There's more stuff to do here than there was last time we came in.
My scales are dry with disappointment.
Doesn't seem like the crowd likes your routine.
You are correct. The Dark Elves of Krakenmore do not swim in the River of Humor. I came here to delve into a nearby tomb, but the soldiers prevent my entry.
Why did you try to enter the tomb?
I heard a whisper of a sacred Dark Elf performance. Those who performed it splashed in the River of Humor, and the Dark Elves laughed. If you tread the dust of the tomb, will you seek the right for me?
I'll see what I can do.
Don't eat any cooked trove, Lukeel. Just tell me everything you hear about the sacred performance. And ignore anything you hear about a secret society or a death sentence.
Sorry, what was that about a death sentence?
Rumors say the performance required precision. Performing it incorrectly was punishable by death. A mysterious order protected the right, murdering anyone who performed it without care. Of course, I'm sure those are just rumors.
That's your scaly hide. I don't know where exactly that is, but we're going to talk to this. Oh, it's over here.
The look on your face. You've discovered where the Grandmaster's son is being held?
Yes, the Grandmaster's son is being held in a tomb west of town.
Truly? The honored dead of Krakenmore have been interred in those tombs for centuries. They were built to honor the Daedra in the time of the Kaimer. Well done indeed. That tomb complex will be well defended. Take care.
I kind of half paid attention to what was going on when I was silent. I know that we came in here to stop that one mage guy from awakening a brother of strife. Someone took a important guy's son. Oh, I think it's the same guy took the important guy's son, and has taken like half of the Dunmer soldiers with him to protect him.
The tomb is buried in the mountainside. There's a tunnel that will take you right to its entrance. You can find the tunnel by leaving Krakenmore through the western pass.
I'll make sure the Grandmaster's son stays safe. I love talking to my son, though. I will always do it. If he calls me, we may go silent for a while. I may quit the stream, or we may just do what we did and silently play. Hope y'all don't mind, but he is the most important thing to me. He takes priority over everything else. Looks like both things are in the same tomb. Oh, I remember passing this up and seeing the Khajiit peer into it. Oh, goodness, I had to sneeze. Sorry. Dead spiders in the middle of the road. Killed by a player or killed by Tunval? Is that the name of the guy I'm chasing? Spider eggs. There better not be another freaking spider crane in here. So it looks cold in here. Is it blue and coldy, or is it just ashy? The blue's just a coincidence? Or dead spiders? Hello. Building. Oh, we're not inside anything. We're up here now. Above. Okay. That way. Oh, good. Undead. We just ain't done with the necromancer, not to deal with just regular undead. Maybe whoever came here before me will kill everybody. Speak of the devil. Okay.
Before the three, as is my right and my duty, I greet you as the eldest of the brothers Randoro.
I need to ask you about a performance you once did.
No one has asked about the sacred performance in a long while, Noir. You dare brave the wrath of the Mirthless Order? Would you risk death to learn my secret knowledge?
It's not for me, it's for a friend.
Very well, the first part of the performance goes like this. One day, in full view of the Noir, the Mayor of Koal Canton...
Keep going, I'm just gonna write this down.
So he crushed some muck sponge pulp into a Netch's tentacles. There, go, and bother me no longer.
Is there anything else I should know?
By my sacred oath, that is the only portion of the performance I am allowed to impart. Seek more knowledge in the Mora, where the bitter green grows thick among the balm.
What was that about risking death?
Performance of the sacred rite requires exact preparation. True humor must be taken seriously, so an improper performance demands death. Those who fail find themselves face down in the Hackalow.
I can barely understand what you're saying.
Well, have a snifter of grief then, quoth Sarah Swit. Just know that Cragganmore is the ancient home of the Mirthless Order. If your friend performs the rite improperly, he will be slain.
Okay. Well, he's not really my friend, so whatever. Two more, but also someone's up here. Oh, he's all the way up there. I have to go around anyway. Nice clothes, by the way. Mr. Incendiary. Nice to come to a completely busy tomb and have half the place wiped out for you already. What? Oh.
Own no weakness or fault. I greet you as one of the performing brothers Randoro.
I seek your knowledge on performance.
If you wish to brave the Mirthless Order, that is your choice. Here's the second part of the performance. In response, the Morog of Koal Canton released their Kwama.
Go on, I'll just take notes.
Bled all across the Anmor and poured their shame upon the ground.
I don't understand a thing about this humor. Dark elf humor is beyond me. Can we just get like a fart joke out? What are you reading, by the way? Wind and Sand by Apasariat. Let the wind blow, let the sand scour, let the magic of the air and the sand be free to roam in the Alikir. From the mystic membranes that stand between the two, absorb and convey unto me what, and all who may understand the deep essential powers of the desert. Deserts are often considered to be useless wastelands, avoided by the casual traveler and shunned by softer species, as unfit for civilization. But to those who bother to investigate, to dwell, to live, to linger in these spaces, a driving hardiness develops and serves them well in the environs should they ever choose to live. A thoughtfulness born of care. For who knows best how to best invest their resources than one who has had to walk half a morning and labor for half an hour to extract a few drops of water from an unyielding plant. This same sort of requisite thrift applies to all other creatures who bring their living in such a land. The insight that may at first be missed, though, is that the magic of this land is similarly affected. Foregoing the showy lights and sounds of the forest-dwelling mages in Somerset, the flamboyant desolations of the Britons, or even the bellowing of the Nords, there is a certain economy to the casting of a true Alikar wizard. There is not meant as a slight against magical styles, only noting such energies might be better focused into reflection and purpose on sand. When both foreigners and natives imagine the desert, often their first image is one of orange-hued sand blowing beneath a dark blue sky. And indeed, this is not wholly incorrect, as the shifting sands are one of the key components, not only of the desert, but of its natural magics. Consider, sand is nothing but the weathering of rocks, older by far than any of the living creatures who ring their living inhabitants who claim land as theirs. As each rock breaks further, more of its inner space is revealed, until it is practically naught but exposed surface in its aggregate self. This collection then intermingles, scatters, and repeats in infinite combinations so long as Nern continues to exist. If we believe, as I do, that the rocks themselves contain remnants of Magnus' gift, then this exposure and combinatorial explosion results in a breadth and diversity of magic energy, as is unknown elsewhere in Tamriel. Oh my god, how long is this? Okay. On air. Much of the sand learns from every grain around it. So too does the air which conveys it from one combination to the other. Absorb the sense knowledge of its carried grains. In fact, it is plausible that the air itself is gilding the combinations to novelty and expression. Indeed, consider that in the Nord tradition, Kine is the widow's shore, an aspect of Lorkhan. Then her ministrations via the wind to his physical legacy within Mundus could be seen as a form of celestial mourning, for which we mortals can benefit. It would seem, indeed, that the next level of magical awakening may be well driven by scrying appropriate wind channels to carve novel paths through the vast desert to further diversify the land's memory. Reading the knowledge of the sands, though, is an immense task in itself, more fit to an army of clerical workers than a wizard of any standing. And there we have some theory. Wrong button. Well, so far, fire and ice versus ice. Friend is not following us. Looks like someone let the bodies hit the floor in here.
Justice does not know sleep, and the honor of your house is yours alone. I greet you as the youngest of the brothers Randoro.
I wish to know more of your infamous
The
performance.
mirthless order will track you, no doubt, but that is your choice. The third part of the performance goes like this. Only when the Mera was burned in a Sujama Molag.
I'll just write this
The
down.
mare was put to the Dagon. The Mora was safe to travel again. There, it is concluded.
A bunch of weirdos. San Andres.
Who are you? What do you want with me?
I've been sent here to free you.
Thank the three. Look, I know just how to get out of here. I used to play in these tombs as a child. Follow me quickly back to the city. We must speak to Father.
I'll be right behind you. Playing in tombs as a
You
child.
arrived in the nick of time.
Back to Stone Falls. So we're gonna play maybe for 2 more hours, I guess, for a total of 2 hours. We're at 70 minutes right now. So as long as it's under an hour, and if it crashes or something happens again, we'll come back. But if it's over an hour and it crashes, we'll call it a night.
Out safely, I see. Thanks again for your timely aid.
You're welcome, Sin.
Together we've begun the liberation of Kraganmore. Let's get to my father. We'll run these Indoril out of town.
I'll meet you at Grandmaster's Chamber. Wait, House Indoril. Are we fighting House Indoril for help getting what's his name? Well, I think this guy's gonna die.
Do you bring moisture? What have you learned?
I've returned from the tomb.
Quickly, tell me of the sacred performance. Moisten my scales.
Well, I am a good person, so I don't want him to die. Actually, I didn't find anything in there.
My scales are truly dry now, my friend. I erect the spine of regret. Someday, I will cool my tail in the river of humor. My quest continues.
Yeah, you're welcome. I just kind of left my notes out here, but okay. What did it say? I don't know what that says. Okay.
Be welcome and wallow in the river of humor. Avert your claws and stretch your tails. What is worse than a dark elf slaver's whip? A dark elf slaver's wit. Dark elves are not very funny. You are trying my scales.
Maybe it would have been a mercy to let him die. Who knows? I did turn that off, right? Yeah, I did.
My son is free, and my hands are unbound. Now, the Vanguard will learn the price of threatening House Drez.
Glad I could help.
Accept the thanks and esteem of House Dres. Now that my son is safe, I entrust the second key to Tormented Spire to you. Use it. Stop Tarnval Indral. I will always be in your debt for freeing my son.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Yes. The Vanguard made the error of taking advantage of my noble house. I want that error corrected.
What would you have me do?
Grandmaster Indral appointed his senior aide to command the Vanguard. I believe the man's name is Captain Dunvero. Kill him. That is the price of affronting the Dres.
Apparently I'm an assassin now. She say someone bring me a bucket. I'm afraid to ask for what. Summon winged highlight. Tormentor. Summon highlight tormentor, which deals higher damage. Once summoned, you can activate the damage rolls to high health enemies. Marcharge. Once summoned, a Twilight Marcharge. Once summoned, you can activate the Twilight special ability to heal the Marcharge and up to 2 other friendly targets. So, health? What is this? Okay, so if I if I do this one, I lose its health. So this one, because it's my only health item, other than health items. Is she bigger? I don't think so. She looks about the same. Ooh, too close.
You have the gratitude of Sendrez, my new friend. I'd raise a goblet of wine with you, if there was time, but there isn't.
Right, I had to make Tormented Spire.
Father's given you the key then. Excellent. I'll make a mark on your map. You should find a cave there that leads to the path up the slope.
How do I use the key?
There should be 2 ward stones at the entrance, each attuned to a constellation. The Atronak and the Tower, if I recall. The key should allow you to disrupt those stones, and any others you encounter on your journey. 3 guide your steps.
Thank you, Zen. Okay. Travel up to Tormented Spire and go kill the leader of the military of an opposite house. I don't know how that works. Woo! Put that away. Is there, by any chance, a clothes shop, I mean an outfit station in the city? I'm gonna assume it's a no. Uh-oh.
Avert your claws and stretch your tails.
Okay, so this
Have you
guy's
heard
close.
the one about the Telvanni chef? Her idea of a hot meal was burning down the tower.
I don't think we're in Telvanni, are we? We're not in Telvanni territory. They should be okay with that. Follow the street, I guess. Ah, we're back over here. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. Ooh, I'm freaking lightning. Call me Thor. I like that. Look. Hello.
Circle around.
Okay, that's interesting and all, but Shamora in the middle of nowhere? Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, the boss music I had all of 2 seconds. Okay, thank you. Let's go do this first. I hope none of y'all are sensitive with the flashy lights. Looks like we're heading this way. I like the Tesla effect on the electricity on my staff. It's kind of cool looking. This looks cool.
Welcome back to the fight, my friend. This mountain's been rumbling for hours, and we're stuck out here, blades in our hands, and no one to stab.
I'm ready to help you stop Townville.
So, did you get the key from the Grandmaster at Kragenmoor?
Yes.
Now that you're here, you'll take the fight to the mountain. To Townville.
Where is he?
He's already inside. After he disabled the ward, Walks in Ash managed to get some troops inside. The ward came back up almost immediately afterward. Damn that old dark elf's hide.
I can lower the wards, Logan.
Sure, Bones. What would we do without you? Bring down the ward and I'll lead the boys in. Go on ahead and find Walks in Ash.
I'll find her. Good luck.
These ward stones are the only thing stopping us. Disable them if you can.
How are you doing?
I've been better, my friend. Tanval and I have been shield brothers since the war, but Kain saved me. I might have to kill him to stop him. I don't want to think about it.
At least you're a good person willing to do that. You're good looking. Tormented Spire Summit. Hi, la ba bum ba la.
Broken through. Press the attack.
Pressing attacks. Oh, someone saw me. like the freaking Emperor. Okay, we'll take that and check it out later when we're in a safer spot with his power. Okay, why am I still catching people on fire? What is this staff? Yeah, not better. Cold staff, coal of Clanton. Up close, the staff smells of crushed muck sponge pulp and neck tentacles. Ooh, I don't know what that means, but it sounds gross. The sound here is pretty freaking cool.
The storm rages, but here I am, out of the rain. How goes the battle, my friend?
It goes well. What have you learned?
The old protective wards have been restored. We swim against a current that is too strong.
I know how to lower the wards, walks in ash.
Zuth, you're the sun on my scales. The first ward is beneath the ruins just ahead.
Where are the rest of the wards?
Other wards are in other ruins, along the approach to the spire. Go swiftly and may the wind be at your back.
I'll get it done. Oh, this is a map. We actually have a map of this area. Where you at? We'll leave those for now. Into the bowels. Scamps. In a danger ruin, no way. This is not a regular astronaut. The hate warden, huh? Are you floating? You get for breaking reality, sir. He just attached himself to the wall. I guess that was the point, was to kill the warden. I'm apparently eliminating Daedra now. Electricity versus lava, what does that do? Anything? Are y'all blind? I don't know what's going on there, but I'm gonna ignore it for these guys.
Go around. Flank now.
I like that your spells differ depending on what kind of staff you have on. That looks interesting, but we got things to do. Just regular flame astronaut. I think she was easier, or she was better prepared this time. Go back to sleep. This sounds so gross. Look at this. This is cool. This way, maybe? I'm gonna assume it's this way. I don't think I've entered through here. Oh, a pack soldier. 2 pack soldiers. Oh, handle.
My friend, I see you've come to stop me. Thank Vivek you're here.
How were you wounded, Tonball?
Down in the caldera. We tried to push past them. We failed. I'm lucky to be alive.
You can't unleash Sadal on Stonefalls. It's madness.
I know that now. Sadal summoned the Daedra the moment we arrived. Even with the artifact, I can't control it.
How do we get to Sadal?
One final ward remains. Your key won't work. To disable the ward, you'll need to slay an ancient gatekeeper lurking in the caldera. Summon her at the ritual bowl below us. And listen, I am sorry, my friend. The gatekeeper is the only thing standing in our way.
You were mad your son was dead. I can't blame you for wanting to nuke everything. Why did you do it, Jamal? Well, we know why he did it.
You know why, my friend. The death of my son, Garin. I couldn't bear it. Vivek knows. When I was younger, I had trouble with my anger. It still plagues me.
I thought you understood after what happened with Balrith.
Yes, I should have known. The destruction near Darvin's Watch, my dishonorable orders to the Vanguard, my shame at Fort Firak. I will never be able to atone. I'm sorry, my friend. The
You dead?
gatekeeper is the only thing standing in our way.
There's nothing here but withered roots and dead earth. But it's too soon for Tonville to join the dust. He still has a part to play.
Alright, we're gonna have a sacrifice thing happen here. Hold on.
Look at him, my friend. Garen's death has ruined him. History won't remember him as a great general. They'll just remember him as this.
Well, where am I supposed to go? Is there like an actual path? I legit just came out the door. Okay, here we go.
Torch it!
Just say to torch it? It's a walking torch. Don't torch the walking torch. Okay, aesthetically, I think the lightning staff has the best look to it. And it's pretty powerful. Better than ice. I think fire's knockback is the only thing that sets that thing apart. Ice has a shield that shields you every once in a while. Which is good, I guess, in defensive. Ow, my back. Hold on, gotta adjust. What the heck is going on in my... Oh, it's Pinterest. Why is Pinterest talking to me? I don't freaking even use Pinterest anymore. Use it for maybe like... Man, I could be in Meru Dagon's place in the middle of this volcano. It looks very similar. Especially at the Daedra ruins. I bet you this would be Mehron's favorite place to be, I was going to say erected. Maybe that's not such a good choice of words. Am I supposed to actually... Okay. I guess I'm supposed to parkour across all this. Just parkour in an MMO. Here we go. Well. Back across the jumpy jumps. Ooh. Luckily, I'm more lava resistant than normal humans. Being a dumber and everything, I'm sure. We're a bit heat resistant from living in this land. Just noticed my shoulder pads like wheel. Into the ruins. From the Spire Summit. That sounds so cool. If y'all aren't listening to earphones, I'm sorry. Wrong button. Assuming I should avoid those. Am I heading back out the way I came? This is such a weird map.
With the final ward down, the way is clear. Fortunately, Walks in Ash has restored some measure of my strength.
Let's end this.
Yes, my Vivek. Sadal is trapped between this realm and oblivion. With the final ward down, his prison is vulnerable. Now we can strike. We'll undo the mistakes of House Indoril. The mages who first imprisoned Sadal linger here. The portal to Sadal's realm will not open without their aid. I believe they are angry with me.
How do we placate these spirits?
Speak with them, my friend. Perhaps you can earn their trust. One awaits you on the platform in the center of the caldera. Vivek, walk with you.
I'll speak to the ghosties.
We've already dispatched messengers to Kragenmoor. Shore's bones. I hope we don't need to evacuate Ebonheart.
Evacuate everything. Why am I back here again? I feel like I've been here already.
Chaos and destruction to our ordered afterlife. Why are you here?
We apologize, Spirit. We want to rebind the Brother of Scythe.
You intrude where you have no place. You weaken the rites it took dozens of mages to craft. Are you insane, mortal?
We must rebind the Brother. That's all that matters.
Perhaps. But spell casting of this magnitude requires planning, patience, and perfect execution.
What must I do to prove myself?
You persist. Very well. We used 3 focus stones in our binding ritual. Obtain the focus stone of flame from the southern rim of the caldera. Mind the lava. You look quite flammable.
I guess I go back through here. Did I go the wrong way? No, I think I went the right way. Maybe. Looks like there's more parkour stuff over there. I may have went the wrong way. But let's see. Can I climb over these rocks? No, I went the wrong way. Damn it. I wonder how long the lava takes to kill me. Ignore what just happened. Nobody saw nothing. Okay, so parkour. Nothing more hardcore parkour than lava parkour. I prefer if I didn't have to Mario in my Elder Scrolls thing. No, I'm kidding, it's cool. I have to go back to the center to talk to you. Can't you just apparate over here, you butt?
You return.
I don't have any of my feet left, but yes.
Do you, indeed? Perhaps you aren't as short-sighted as that arrogant Indoril Grand Master.
What should I do next?
Seek out the spirit of Levisi Gilvain. She was with us during the binding of Sadar. She waits for you now on the stairs above the door.
Like, I have to go back and go back upstairs? Okay. This has to be the oddest map ever. I've never had one do this much recycling of areas even. Not that it's bad. Definitely conserve space. Oh, here you go.
What do you seek, mortal?
I'm here to prove myself in your trial.
Trial and error is the essence of spellcasting. Many attempts are necessary before a spell succeeds. Some never succeed. We shall see. Submit to the trials.
How?
I'll teleport you to the top of Caldera. Simply retrieve the focus stone at the back of the nearby cave. You'll need to follow the spells we took to contain Sadal. Are you ready?
Sure. Wait, what? Oh. Easy enough. Whatever.
This is the path you must take to bind Sadal. It's neither easy nor straightforward, rather like your mortal lives.
Do believe you were mortal once, but okay. I had the stone.
I find myself almost impressed, but before the way to Sadal's prison opens, there is another test. My colleague guards the final focus stone. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
You again?
Oh, well met, Mobos.
Again, I find myself talking to you. Very well. As you've already seen,
Goose in like the graveyard, right?
Requires precision. Controlling the ebb and flow of magicka is the heart of spellcraft.
What do I do this time?
The cave behind you holds the final focus stone. To reach it, you must understand the ebb and flow of magic. You represent all living mortals here. Try not to embarrass yourself.
I like them. I'm assuming I just have to be careful for traps. And not die.
Your results?
I have the stone.
So you do. Unlike the Grand Master, you've proven you can act with planning, patience, and courage.
I literally just ran.
With our aid, you can reforge Sedal's bindings.
What do I need to do?
We'll return to the caldera. Place the foci around the caldera platform. The other mages and I will take it from there.
Let's go. Place in the foci. Wrath. Yeah, so I did, what was that? Flame, Wrath, and Binding.
You've done it!
The portal is open.
Holgen, Walks in Ash, the Vanguard, and myself will follow you into oblivion and beyond. Garin trusted you. I only wish I had done the same. A word with you before we enter the portal.
Sure, is your arm broken?
We're here because of me. So many have died. I've shamed myself and my house. There's no guarantee we'll survive what comes next. Whether we do or not, you must promise me something.
If I can, I will.
If I survive, I'm resigning my position. After me, Holgen is to be the commander of our forces in Stonefalls. The houses will have to promote another Dark Elf to my old position. Until then, Holgen is the only one I trust to safeguard the Pact.
I'll tell him, Tomville. Now let's see this done. Wasn't Holgen like right freaking next to us?
Sovngarde awaits, my friend. I bet that brother of strife can't wait to go.
You're such a fighter.
We must reforge the links in Sedal's chains, or we'll all be ashes in his inferno.
Okay. Torment is fired. This jagged volcanic pinnacle towers with the granite ridge divides stone falls from Dishan. Dormant for generations, the torment is fire. Gosh darn it.